How can you tell if your crystal is real or fake? Side note, this is real. This is blue agate and it's half polished, half rough. Temperature. All crystals, when they're in a room, will be cold. They will be colder than room temperature. They should not warm up too much if you hold them in your hand. You may find some crystals will sort of take the heat off your body a little bit more than other ones, but as a general rule, crystals are always very cold. You can come into our shop, all the crystals always feel very cold, and that is how you know when something is real. The next thing I will say is the weight, but there are some crystals that are not. There are some crystals that are an exception to the rule in regards to weight. For example, shungite. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm so terrible at pronouncing crystals, you wouldn't believe I do this for a job. Shungite is very light, it's a very porous crystal, so do your research as well on things like that in terms of how much things should weigh. So this is selenite, it's quite weighty, even though it is quite porous, but you can tell it's real just by holding them. The same with a lot of other pieces, especially tumblestones. For things like hematite is extremely heavy, even the smallest one will feel but very heavy in your hand. Okay, we're not going to be able to take this one seriously because Kelly, our clairvoyant, is giggling, holding the camera for me right now. So this is a piece of clear quartz. On the hardness... God. Sorry. So on the hardness scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, clear quartz, or any quartz, is a 7 out of 10. And if you use it to scratch glass... I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. Can you see that? So real quartz will scratch glass because it's hard enough to scratch. If your quartz doesn't scratch glass, don't be trying this on your windows, but it's most likely not real if it doesn't scratch. Sorry, there's the scratches I've just done with the clear quartz. Another thing is, all real crystals have imperfections. They are rocks, they are natural products at the end of the day. These are tumbled rose quartz, but as you can see, there's still imperfections. I'm hoping you can see that because I can't see my phone. There's still imperfections, there's still different sizes, unless it's like a specific carved shape, like, for example, like a pyramid or a sphere, then all crystals should have some form of imperfection. Final thing I will say is just use common sense. If something looks too good to be true in terms of price and things like that, it most likely is. For example, if you're looking at something that's like a 2-3 kilogram piece and it's very, very cheap for any type of crystal, it's probably not real. So do your research on your sellers, do your research on companies, imports, things like that, and just be safe. Make sure you don't end up with a pile of dyed glass.